Tak ahoj, já vás zdravím u dalšího dílu této série, kdy hrajeme různé hry, abyste věděli, co vás čeká, co vás nemne. Dneska budeme hrát hru Hogwarts Legacy. Já jsem velký fanoušek Harryho Pottera. Jsem strašně rád, že mám teď ten poskladaný nový počítač, protože jsem čekal, abych to mohl zahrát samozřejmě abych to užil na nejvyšší detaily. Ta hra je v angličtině, ale je na to AI čeština, strojová čeština. Já sice anglicky umím, ale RPGčka a zrovna v tomhletom se hodně mluví, tak jsem si říkal, že prostě tu strojovou češtinu použiju teď. Takže tak. Ale tak jako, kdyby náhodou tam byly nějaké nesrovnalosti, tak si to snad nějak přiložím, jak budou mluvit. Já to hrál od začátku a jsem to nahrával, ale do přiřazení do Bradavic, ale tam byly nějaký problémy, protože to pak padalo a já jsem se koukal na internet, že to dělá hodně lidem a já jsem se pak všiml, že tam ještě nemám nějaký ovladač nainstalovaný a teď už to jde v pohodě. Takže zrovna teď mě přiřadili do koleje, do Bradavic, do Nebelvíru a teď jsem ve společenské místnosti a tady jsem skončil. Vlastně je to začátek, úplný začátek je takový tutoriálek a teď už jako je to, hraju to samozřejmě na nejvyšší detaily a takhle a já se omlouvám, já jsem teď zkoušel různé hry, jak to šlape, jaká je teplota v počítači a takhle. Tak jsem zapomněl vypnout FPSK vlevo nahoře, ale tak aspoň uvidíme, jak to běží. Tak pustíme se do toho.
If someone wouldn't mind letting me know when the class about fertilizers coming up, I'd be very grateful. That's one I shall definitely feign a bit of dragonpox for.
Still not working.
I could one of the green houses for hours. Just need to avoid the venomous tentacular and devil's snare. I would really like someone to try it.
Devítistá, to je syn té, co mě zařazovala, ne?
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Jinak, ta strojová čeština, to je jak u Asinu, když jsem hrál. Tam nerozlišuje se, furt mě oslovuju jako ženská ona, jo. A tak to nevadí, to je jako drobnost, no.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Jo, jinak ještě jsem měl problém, jsem nevěděl, jak použít na začátku kouzlo Lumos, to znamená na rozsvícení hůlky světla, a pak jsem zjistil z internetu, že ta hra nepodporuje český rozložení klávesnice, tak si to musíte přepnout na anglický rozložení klávesnice, aby vám šlo třeba klikat ta jednička,
Lumos.
Dvojka, trojka, čtvrka a takhle. Už jsem na to přišel. Jsem nejprve myslel, že se to nějak rozbilo ta hra, ale nakonec to bylo kvůli tomu, ale tak
Wait, that's not
to
right.
vím, no.
I really thought I had it.
Krasidabu.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Chráněné nejsem.
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Já jsem velký fanoušek Harryho Pottera. Jsem přečetl několikrát knížky, naučilo mě to číst, mám rád i filmy, teď má být i, no teď, má být i natáčou seriál, tak jsem zvědavý, jaký to bude. Jsem skeptický k tomu, ale tak třeba to bude dobrý, takže uvidíme, jaký to bude. No a jo, tady jsem.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
NKU, no.
Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. you would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Imperium. Kluci, a je tady Avada Kedavra, no jasný.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Tajemnická?
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
No, hlazení kouček je teď ve hrách populární. No, tady procházíme kolem truhličky, tak se na to podívám. Lektvár, to mi určitě přidá životky, nějaký.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
No, mapa, jsem to zkoušel, tu mapu, a furt to nešlo, tak už to jde konečně.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Did you get your bit of room from Vivian?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Tak já vím, co to je, ale tak se ptám.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
A tady jsou úkoly. Já bych spíš zatím, tak jo, tak tam půjdu. Jiná, a to je obrana proti Maragii.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Tak, se ještě tady podívám. No, tady to je. Jo, tady jsou ty úkoly, vybavení. Právě na začátku jsem mohl měnit vzhled. Létající monky a i košťata tvář, rukavice, tady se podívám na sbírky, jaký mám. Sbírky, tady jsou lektvary, zatím mám jeden. Výzvy. Já vlastně tady to přímo. To je dobrý, já tak se ještě jenom tak podívám. Podívám, co tady je.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Se ještě podívám tady jednou. Abych si to pořádně prošel. To jsem asi... Jo, to je ten... Ještě se podívám.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio.
Ah.
Idea that I don't write down.
Jo, to jsou ty.
Revelio.
Jo, tím jsem asi aktivoval.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
No, tady je. Tak já se ještě podívám.
I think
it's good black children are too young to attend Hogwarts.
Protego. Revelio.
A co jsou tady ty politující stránky?
how nice to see you, my young friend.
Jo, to je super. To mě baví. To je super. Já právě teď, jak to dělám to video, tak to budu hrát dál a uvidíme. Super. Baví mě to. Já miluji Harry Potter. hrám a jsem rád, že můžu hrát to Hogwarts Legacy a že jde všechno jak má. Super, super, super. Tak jo, já si myslím, že tady to můžeme ukončit. Musím říct, už je to tady nějaký ten pátek, ale teprve teď jsem to zahrál poprvé a musím říct, že je super. Takže jo, myslím, že tady to video můžeme ukončit. Děkuji, že jste mě sledovali. Dejte samozřejmě odběr, like, budu rád. A příště obraz vidíme. Tak ahoj.